Located in the Atlantic Ocean, about 500 kilometers or 300 miles off the coast of West Africa, Cape Verde may be a small island nation, but it's full of incredible surprises. From active volcanoes and floating salt lakes to a music style recognized by UNESCO, this fascinating country has a rich history and culture that many people have never heard of. Did you know Cape Verde had no native population before Europeans arrived? Or that more Cape Verdeans actually live abroad than in the country itself? Here are 10 facts you probably didn't know about Cape Verde. Most countries have an indigenous population that has lived there for thousands of years. Cape Verde is different. When Portuguese explorers reached the islands around 1456, they found them completely uninhabited. There were no villages, no kingdoms, no native communities. Because of their strategic location in the Atlantic Ocean, the islands quickly became an important stopping point for ships traveling between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Unfortunately, they also became a major center in the transatlantic slave trade, where enslaved Africans were brought before being transported across the Atlantic. Over time, settlers from Portugal and West Africa created a unique culture unlike anywhere else in the world. Today's Cape Verdean identity reflects centuries of cultural blending between Europe and Africa. Despite having a population of only around 600,000 people, Cape Verde has one of the world's largest diasporas relative to its size. In fact, more Cape Verdeans live outside the country than on the islands themselves. Over the centuries, recurring droughts, limited natural resources, and economic challenges encouraged many families to seek opportunities abroad. Today, large Cape Verdean communities can be found in the United States, especially in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, as well as in Portugal, France, the Netherlands, and several other countries. Even after immigrating, many families maintain close ties to the islands through regular visits, financial support, and cultural traditions. Cape Verde is entirely volcanic in origin. Its highest point is Pico do Fogo, rising 2,829 meters, or nearly 9,300 feet above sea level. Unlike many volcanoes around the world, people actually live inside its enormous volcanic caldera. The rich volcanic soil is incredibly fertile, allowing local communities to grow grapes, coffee, fruit, and other crops despite the harsh landscape. The volcano most recently erupted in 2014, destroying homes and forcing thousands of people to evacuate. Remarkably, many residents later returned to rebuild their villages in the shadow of the volcano. Every country has music that reflects its soul. For Cape Verde, that music is called morna. Often compared to Portuguese fado or the American blues, morna combines emotional melodies with lyrics about love, longing, the sea, and life far from home. In 2019, UNESCO recognized morna as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The genre's most famous performer was Cesaria Evora, known around the world as the Barefoot Diva. She famously performed without shoes as a tribute to Cape Verde's poor and working-class people. Today, her music continues to introduce millions of listeners to the country's rich cultural heritage. Cape Verde consists of 10 main islands, but only 9 are inhabited. The remaining island, Santa Luzia, has no permanent population. Instead, it has been protected as a nature reserve. Its untouched beaches, rocky cliffs, sand dunes, and crystal-clear waters provide a safe habitat for birds and marine life. Because there are no hotels, roads, or towns, visitors usually arrive only by small boat from the nearby island of São Vicente. It's one of the few places in the country where nature remains almost completely untouched. Every year, thousands of sea turtles return to Cape Verde's beaches. The islands host the third largest nesting population of loggerhead sea turtles in the world. Between June and October, female turtles emerge from the ocean under the cover of darkness to lay their eggs on sandy beaches, particularly on the islands of Boa Vista and Sal. Conservation programs now work closely with local communities to protect nesting sites and ensure future generations of turtles can survive. It's one of Africa's greatest wildlife success stories. Although Cape Verde is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, fresh water has always been scarce. Because of the island's volcanic landscape and low rainfall, there are no permanent rivers or natural lakes. For centuries, recurring droughts caused devastating famines and forced many people to immigrate. Today, much of the country's drinking water comes from desalination plants, which remove salt from seawater. Modern technology has helped transform one of Cape Verde's greatest natural challenges into a reliable water supply. If you visit Cape Verde, you'll hear two different languages almost everywhere. Portuguese is the country's official language. It's used in schools, government, courts, and official documents. But in everyday conversation, most people speak Cape Verdean Creole, known locally as Criollo. The language developed over centuries by blending Portuguese with several West African languages. Interestingly, each island has its own variation of Criollo, meaning pronunciation and vocabulary can change as you travel across the archipelago. It's one of the country's strongest symbols of national identity. Despite having limited natural resources, Cape Verde has become one of Africa's greatest development success stories. The country consistently ranks among the continent's leading nations for political stability, democracy, human development, and press freedom. Peaceful elections and democratic transfers of power have become the norm. Cape Verde has also invested heavily in education, tourism, renewable energy, and international cooperation. As a result, it's frequently recognized as one of Africa's safest and best-governed countries. Imagine floating effortlessly on water, without even trying. On the island of Sal, visitors can experience exactly that. Inside the crater of an extinct volcano lies Pedra de Lume, a series of natural salt lakes. The water contains such a high concentration of salt that it's incredibly easy to float, similar to the famous Dead Sea. For centuries, salt mining played an important role in Cape Verde's economy. Today, the old salt pans have become one of the country's most unique tourist attractions, allowing visitors to relax while floating inside the crater of a volcano. Unlike many tropical destinations that experience long rainy seasons, Cape Verde enjoys sunshine for most of the year. The islands have a warm, dry climate, with average temperatures ranging between 23 and 30 degrees Celsius, or 73 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. This pleasant weather has helped make Cape Verde one of Africa's fastest-growing tourist destinations, attracting visitors looking for beaches, hiking, diving, surfing, and year-round sunshine. Cape Verde may be a small country, but its history, culture, and natural beauty make it one of the most fascinating island nations in the world. From volcanic landscapes and floating salt lakes to soulful music in one of Africa's strongest democracies, there's far more to these islands than meets the eye. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed learning these amazing facts about Cape Verde, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me next time as we explore another fascinating country.